So it's a new month, new year 2023, and we have so many good news is going on. And I am back with another good news. And today's good news is about healthcare support workers and government, UK government. They have announced they are going to arrange some fund for the healthcare support workers hiring only from international hiring of the healthcare support workers. They are going to set certain amount of money. They'll keep it aside only for their hiring. It's good news, isn't it? And a lot of people, they were waiting for this news to come. And in February last year, they announced that healthcare support workers visa, they will be in that was announced that it will be included in the occupational shortage list. And now we have another good news, and that is they are going to hire a lot of staff, a lot of healthcare support workers from overseas. They will provide visa sponsorship, they'll help them with the accommodation, with the driving license, each and every bit, and they will keep 15 million pounds aside for this project. It's exciting news, isn't it? I'm very happy for you guys, and because UK government is making the procedure very easy for you to come over and help with our NHS pressure, NHS workload. And we, as I said in all my videos, that we are short of staff always. Still we are short of staff. That's why this announcement was made on 10th of February. I'll show you on the screen what I mean by that, so you can see by yourself, and don't think that I'm making it up, right? So let's go and watch that in the website, on the website. So here, if you can see on my screen, you need to go on www.government.uk. You can read the guidance, International Recruitment Fund for the Adult Social Care Sector Guidance for Local Authorities. It was published on the 10th of February. It applies to England. So introduction. Government can confirm that it is making 15 million pounds available over 2023 to 2024 to help support international recruitment within the adult social care sector. Government is committed to helping providers make more effective use of international recruitment to help grow the adult social care workforce alongside wider action to improve domestic recruitment and retention. On February 2022, care workers were added to the shortage occupation list to support providers in addressing workforce pressure. This inclusion is enabling the sector to employ overseas recruits to help provide care this winter and beyond. It's good news, right? I'm so happy to share this news with you guys. Although international recruitment has the potential to fill thousands of vacancies, we recognize that many providers find it difficult and experience a number of different barriers. This fund is being established to provide employer with a range of support mechanisms so that they are able to take advantage of the benefits presented by the international recruitment. It is also designed to help ensure an ethical approach to recruitment and employment practice, and that international recruits are provided with a range of support to help them make an effective transition to working in England. So, what is the aim of this fund? This fund is being established to enable a support offer to be set up at regional or sub-regional level, which can be made available to all providers within the area. So, it's basically for England. Our aim is to promote collaborative arrangement which reduce administrative complexity and burden, particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises providers. For example, the local support arrangement may offer providers help with identifying overseas candidates, completing sponsorship license and visa application, onboarding and ongoing support for international recruits. This grant will enable partners within a given area to develop shared solutions to local challenges and stress safeguard against exploitation. So it means they are going to help you with visa sponsorship. They are going to help you with visa application, onboarding, and ongoing support. They will be providing all the support you need for international recruitment. So what are the conditions? We are using a section 31 mechanism to pay the grant, which means that applicant must identify a lead local. So you can read all the information on this page, and examples of how funding could be deployed, including but not limited to help providers attract overseas candidates. So this funding will be used in attracting candidates, a shared recruitment resource that look at the whole region needs, providing an advice or checking service for sponsorship license or visa applications, helping new arrivals to access affordable housing, helping international recruitments with solution to work travel recruitment requirement, for example helping them gain a UK driving license, pastoral support, and such as budding scheme. So the process is here, you can read it. Key timing for 2022 to 2023 funding is all mentioned here. Funding, register care home beds in location within the local authority, good example of support services, shared recruitment activities, travel to the UK, affordable accommodation, onboarding and induction support. We know the best practice is collect new international recruits from the airport, travel within the UK. It is important for care workers to understand how to navigate local transport hubs. So let me see. See, they are going to help you with the license or visa application and pre-employment check. This license or visa application process can be perceived as burdensome. A shared resource could ensure economies of scale and increase local expertise. Travel to the UK, new care worker will need to book flight and transfer their belongings. There are examples that show how a joined up approach can ease the burden on providers. Affordable accommodation. This is particularly important to international recruits because of the overall shortage of accommodation and the difficulty of accessing it as a new arrival to the UK with no domestic credit history. Example including providing temporary accommodation at scale or support with finding flat shares. Onboarding and induction support. We know that best practice is to collect new international recruits from the airport, introduce them to the local area, and accompany them on their first day to their new home. Also, enrollment with the GP, children in the local school, travel within the UK. They need to know how to use the travel buses or trains, pastoral support if they need any support from their peers. All right. So what does that mean is they will be providing support with your visa sponsorship, with your license, with your sponsorship letter, with flights, with visa, how you need to apply for the visa. And when you come here, they will collect you from the airport, they will provide you temporary accommodation, so you don't need to look for the accommodation. Most of the time it's free accommodation. All right. When I came, I got accommodation for 3 months and it was free of cost, right? So they will be providing healthcare support workers with the free accommodation as well, and they will help you with getting your driving license. When you are here in the UK, they'll teach you how to use the buses or trains to travel around in the UK, and also they will be providing you support if you need to bring your family over, and they can help you with that process also, because with the health and care visa you are entitled to bring your dependents over to the UK. So it's really a good news. I will put the link in the description below, you can go there and read about it. And it's going to be very easy for the healthcare support workers to come here in the UK. And the requirements for the UK healthcare worker visa, I've already made a video on that. If you haven't watched that, go back on my YouTube channel, that's my previous video. You can watch that video and see what are the requirements of healthcare workers visa. All right. And now there is funding in place, there will be supporting you with your process. Before it was only for doctors and nurses, now now the healthcare support workers are there also, and they were included in the shortage list last year, but it was not happening a lot, like they were not recruiting a lot from overseas. So now they said there is a certain amount of fund, they will use that fund to hire candidates from the other countries, which is really good. If you like this video, share it with your friends and friends and colleagues who are coming, who wants to come to the UK. And I hope you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. If it was helpful, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.